Hello, 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 hello. Mhm. Hello, 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 hello. Mhm. Excuse me. Hello, hello, everybody. Mr. Dennis, how are you, baby? How are you, baby? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you now? How are you now? Hello, hello. Oh, no, 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 no. Lullaby and tonight. All right, my uniques, how are we doing? How are we? How are we? Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. All right, guys. Know your what? Do you know what your what is? Do you know who you are? Do you know what your what? Do you know? 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 Do you know is your right? Hello, hello, hello. Jenny Sutton, how are you? Mozzarella, how are you? Those of you on Instagram, I see you. Those of you on Facebook, I see ya. I see ya. I don't wanna be ya. I see ya. I don't wanna be ya. I see ya. All right, my uniques, how are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we? Guys, today is a good day. We're gonna talk about self-worth. Do you know who you are? It don't happen be that oh. It don't happen today. Do you know your self-worth in relationship? What are you bringing to the table? Who are you and what are you bringing? I told you guys, are you 100? We have $100 bill. $100 bill for self-worth. This is the highest denomination of American money, American currency. We have $1, we have $5, we have $10, we have $20, we have $50, and this is the highest 100 bakarukas, 100 owo, 100 money. This is the highest. Do you know you are 100? There is no $20, there is no $50. How do you see yourself, my unique? Do you see yourself like your $20? Or do you see yourself like your $30? Or do you see yourself like your $15? Or do you see yourself like you are 100? Do you know your self-worth? There is a difference between self-worth and self-esteem. Mama Unique is going to tell you guys. Get ready, go get a pen. Oh, get a pen, get a paper. If you have your phone, type it on your phone. If you don't have a paper and a pen, do you have a sister who you think does not have very good self-worth? They don't even know what they are worth. Do you know your value? There are some things you go to a store and you get a bucking bag. There's a purse they call bucking bag. Those purses are from $80,000 and above. And then you get like a Michael Kors bag. Some of them are like $2,000. Then you get like a Louis Vuitton bag. Some of them are like 1,000, 2,000, 800, 3,000, 4,000 bags. So the name attached to the bag determines how much the bag is. Okay? Just like we have Abamade, we have Europe, we have Turkey. If you buy a dress from Abamade, it might be 50 naira. You buy a dress from Turkey, it might be 20,000 naira. You buy a dress from Europe, it might be maybe 10,000 naira. You buy a dress from America, it might be 1999, which is maybe about 15,000 naira. But it depends on the designer. If you get a Louis Vuitton shirt, just a shirt of Louis Vuitton, you might be looking at 1,200 shirt, $1,200. If you get like a Akudo brand, Akudo designed brand, the one I designed for myself, I might be selling it for $20 or even $5 or even $10 because nobody knows me, nobody knows Akudo, so I'm not a brand name. But when you talk about Louis Vuitton, when you talk about what are all these designers? When you talk about Michael Kors, when you talk about Kate, when you talk about Tory Burch, oh, come on, you are talking about designers. You are not, it's the same bag, oh. The same material they used to build the one Akudo did, oh, is the same one they use for Tory Burch. But because Tory Burch has a name, has a brand to it, you cannot miss a Tory Burch. A Tory Burch is a cross. I don't know whether, I don't want to go get one of my posts. I would have shown you what the sign for Tory Burch. Oh, one sandals, simple sandals, like a silpass that is nothing. If you get a Tory Burch silpass, just ordinary knockabout silpass, it's about $1,000. It's about $700. Some of them are like $350. Just one that silpass. You know the way what we call silpass in Nigeria. You just put your leg in. Why we can get the same silpass at Ogumabiro for maybe 100 naira, for maybe 150 naira. But when you have that sign that says Tory Burch, that says Louis Vuitton, LV, that says Michael Kors, MK, it takes it from an ordinary silpass to something that has value. And that's what I want to tell you today. Maybe you come from a family where nobody knows you. You come from a family where nobody knows your name. You are an ordinary person. But when you know your value, which is mostly judged by accomplishment, by your success, how you see yourself, then you have added value to yourself. You have added value. You're no longer an ordinary Akudo. You are now a Mama Unique. You're no longer an ordinary Stella. You are now a Director General. You are no longer an ordinary Florence from this family that has no money. You are now a digital engineer. That you have added value because maybe you went to school, because maybe you have a good job, because maybe you got married to a rich man or a poor man or what, maybe you have children now. So you have gone from a single Akudo nobody knows to a mommy of two, to a mommy of three. That is value, and that is your worth. Your worth is what you have added to yourself, what you're bringing to the table. And I'm going to tell you the difference between self-worth and self-esteem. Most people think they are the same. They are not the same. Self-worth determines your self-esteem. Most of the time, self-esteem is how you see yourself. Like me now, I might not have anything, but my self-esteem is agadiba. I believe in myself. Even though I'm not a millionaire now, but I know that nothing do me. I can get to that level. That's my self-confidence. That's my self-esteem. And then my self-worth is what I have done, what I have accomplished, my successes. And it doesn't have to be money. Most of you think your self-worth has to be measured by money. Nehi, nehi, nehi kaba. Your self-worth might be your kind heart. Your self-worth might be your dedication. Your self-worth might be your commitment. Your self-worth might be you're a very trustworthy person. That is your self-worth. That's what you're bringing. Trust, that's what you're bringing. Reliability, that's what you're bringing. Consistency, that's what you're bringing. All right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to use a $100 bill to explain what I mean. You see, $100 is $100, no matter what you do to $100. What $100 can buy, $100 can buy. All right? We're going to get into it. And when we finish this, I have a challenge for you guys. All of you that listen to it, we're going to share this $100. But first of all, the challenge is in the comment section. You're going to tell me your self-worth. I want you to sell yourself like you're selling Momoy. You know how you say, buy this moi moi, it's delicious moi moi. I made it overnight. I have eggs in it. I have sardines in it. I have corned beef in it. It was cooked at 35 degrees Fahrenheit. You know how to sell moi moi. I want you to sell yourself to me. Pretend like I don't know you. And I want you to tell me your self-worth by selling yourself to me. And this is, I think dollar is like 100, like 100 and I think like 1,200 and something. So this is like 120,000. And I'm going to choose 12 people in the comment section. 12 in the comment section that are going to get 10,000 this Easter when I read their comments and I see their self-worth. Okay? All right. I'm going to see my uniques. If you guys really know your self-worth, if you guys really know what you're bringing to the table, what you're bringing into that relationship, or do you think like, I'm just managing now, I'm just managing in this relationship. So if you have a sister, a brother who you think that it is time for them to come and tell us their self-worth, guess what? Tag them, tell them, come on, Mama Unique is on. And there is a challenge after this, okay? Let's go. This is for Unique Akudo TV. We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's set it the hand that gives it. Ishagama. Icho wande mae. Ndine nyere madaka. Unique Akudo. Awundoma ndoma. Makogani rumu madu. Makodim mandi madu. Unique Akudo TV. Ando wundema. Ndoma ndoma. Unique Akudo TV. Ando wundema. Uhamarana. Uhamarana. Hayenyere waka. Uhamarana. Ando wunde kanaka. Uhamarana. Uhamarana. Wunde karaka ndoma meja gamba. Ihe ha kwuru ka ha na-eme. Bịa. Unique Akudo TV. Anụ wundere mma. Agaba meje mọnụ. Ndọma Chukwu gọziri agọzi. Ndọma ndọma. Yes, so. Oh. Woman empowerment in all areas of life. Ha janyere obodo aka. Ha jagozi obodo agozi. Woman empowerment ka anyị jiri bịa. Both spiritual and physical. Onye chimere zere elu ụwa, onye hụrụ iwe ya etu nwanne ya. Ọcha aka onye onye. Ọlọbụrụ na lụlụ weliko. Akwa ntị na-anụ ya. Akwa ọnụ na-ekwu ya. Akwanye ahụ na ya. Unique Akudo TV. Ndọma ndọma. Ọzọ Igbo ndụ. Anụ wunde mma. Ụwa marala. Ụwa marala. Ha ga-enyere ụwa aka. Ụwa marala. Ka anyị ji aga. Ụwa marala. Ụwa marala. Ha ga-azụ Igbo ndụ. Ụwa marala. Excess testimony. That's right. Ndị a na-enyere aka. That's right. Excess testimonies. Ndị a na-enyere aka. All right, my unique. All right, my unique guys. Stella, go share in our group on WhatsApp. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to be long today. Izunas wants to be long today. The first question I want you to ask yourself is, hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite Mama Unique is in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Center of Empowerment. You just met, if you just met this, my beautiful face, you just met Akudo Ehirim, the founder and CEO of Unique Akudo TV. All right. We go live on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, and on Saturday. We're teaching on marriage, relationship, self-esteem, self-confidence. And then on Saturday, we call it Sabi Saturday. That's when we deal with relationship issues, relationship questions. You can ask any question. If we have an answer, we give you. If we don't, we promise we will go get the answer and come back and give it to you. All right. This on Saturdays is a no judgment area. We just come and we help each other. The Bible says iron sharpens iron. And then on Sundays, I'm a born again Christian. I believe in the power of the Holy Spirit. I believe in the Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. I believe that the Bible is the word of God. So I come on Sundays and I use the word of God to empower you spiritually. So you can go through your week knowing who you are and whose you are. All right. So that's what we do. And so we come on Sunday and we empower you so that no matter what the devil throws your way, no weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. And any tongue that rises against you in judgment, that tongue must be condemned. All right. So so that tongue must be condemned. So that's what we do on Sunday. Guys, please, 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 if you're listening to me, you're under my voice, and you are not a member of Unique Akudo TV, come and join us. Guys, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. I am even getting tired of saying it. You don't want to join the page. You don't want to follow the page. You don't want to be a friend to the page, but you want to come to my messenger and ask me to give you money for business. You want to come to my messenger and ask me to give you money for hospital bill. You want to come to my messenger and ask me to give you money to buy food for your children. My Unique, I'm not going to do that. Please, I'm begging you. Because what I do is no matter what you send to me, I always go to Facebook to go look for you. And when I go to Facebook, I see you are not following us. You are not our friend. Not a single post from my page to your page. And then you are telling me you are my fan. How can you be my fan? Not a single video. How do you show me you love me? I'm not your wife that you're showing me you love me maybe in the house. You're not my husband that maybe you're showing me you love me, inside our house. So how can you show me you love me? The only way I know you love me and you stand with me is when I see my videos on your page. And then I don't know, then you get upset that I'm not helping you. Then you get angry that I don't want to give you money. You now want to tell me I'm heartless. You now want to tell me you are on your knees crying and begging. Why can't I just help you? But have been asking you since the day you asked me to help you to go and follow us, to go share our video, and up till today, you still haven't done it. You still not following me, you still not sharing my video, but you still want me to give you money. Come on now, my Uniques. Please, I'm begging you guys. Stop. Stop. I've even given you expo. I say pretend a little bit. Just pretend, put few videos, pretend, come to few live, put few comments, at least so that when I go check, at least I can see one or two of mine there. You still not doing it. All right? Guys, I don't know what else to say. All right, my Eunice, I want to talk about last Tuesday, I talked about so many things. I've talked about scammers in relationship. I've talked about what to watch out in relationship, the foundations you need in relationship. On Tuesday, on Tuesday, we talked about relationship, what to look out for and stuff. And I told you guys, knowing who you are. I talked about focusing on the content and not just the container. I've been doing a lot of things preparing you this year. But I wanted to also talk about knowing your what. Because I think the problem with my teaching is I've been teaching you guys what to expect in relationship. I've been teaching you guys with the foundations of relationship. I've been teaching you guys how to identify scammers in relationship. I've been teaching you guys how to focus on the content and not the container. But the problem I'm having is that most of you don't even know who you are. And you cannot give what you don't have. If I have water and you come and say, Mama, can I get a water? I say, well, take my bottle. Well, take this bottle. You can have my water because I have it. But if I finish it and it's empty, and you come and say, Mama Unique, can I get a glass of water? I can't give you. I don't have. You can't give what you don't have. You cannot let people or allow people or know how people are loving you and treating you and respecting you and valuing you if you do not value yourself, if you do not respect yourself, if you do not know your worth. When you go to Google and say, what is my net worth? They will say, Davido's net worth is 150 million. This person's net worth, that is what they are worth. What their successes, their Grammy, the amount of the houses they have, the amount of the cars they have. Self-worth does not mean they have that money in the bank. When they tell you, Mama Unique self-worth is $1,000, does not mean I have 1,000 in the bank. It means maybe my house, let's say the house where I live is $300. The cars I have, a combination of another $300, the cash I have in the bank, maybe another $100, and then my business is worth another $200. So if you combine all of it, I am worth $1,000. I hope you know that's what worth means. Worth means all the achievement and successes surrounding who you are. So your worth can, in this case, might not be your money, your house, your car. It can be all those. You are educated, you have a good job, you have a home, you are kind, you are loving, you're committed, you're a good girlfriend, you're a good boyfriend. All those are what you are worth. So I want us to understand what self-worth means. Self-worth means what the successes, the people you surround yourself with, the things you have achieved, what you have going for you, it all comes together as what you are worth. As I am saying this, and I want you to start thinking, what are you worth as a person? If I tell you, write down in the comment section 150 words, explain to me your worth. Can you really tell me what your worth? Some of us don't know our worth. We think our worth is our self-esteem. Our worth is our confidence. No. Your self-worth is all the successes, all the accomplishment, all the achievement, what the value that you are bringing, all combined make your self-worth. And one thing about self-worth, my Unique, your self-worth is determined by how you see yourself. I have seen people that are worth $1 million, but yet they don't have the confidence and the self-esteem to carry that whole worth. How do you see yourself in relationship? I want to read something to you guys, okay? I told you guys, get a pen, get a paper. Today is going to be a good teaching day, okay? Self-worth is the internal sense of being good enough, okay? Is the internal sense of being good enough and worthy of love and belonging from others. That you are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be appreciated. You are worthy to be cherished. Some of us don't have that self-worth. Some of us feel like, yes, they're treating me bad. Yeah, my boyfriend slaps me all the time. Because after all, who else wants me? Nobody wants me. When you talk like that, that makes me know that you don't know your self-worth. That means you don't know what you're bringing to the table. That means you don't know who you are. When you begin to look at yourself like whatever that is happening to you, you deserve it. You start making excuse. Well, what can I do now? I'm a poor girl from a poor home. Yes, you're a poor girl from a poor home, but you are a human being. You are a kind person. You have a job. You are an accomplished person. You are a graduate. There are so many things going on in your worth. But because you don't see your worth, so you think, and most of the time when you don't see your worth, you begin to look down on yourself. That's where self-esteem comes in. That's where your self-esteem and self-confidence comes in. I'm going to read something to you guys. Because most of the time, your self-esteem, okay, here it says, according to the self-worth theory, self-worth is determined mostly by our successes, our self-evaluated abilities, our performances in more than so many activities that we value. Okay? That's how sometimes you determine it. Then he says, a sense of self-worth is often accompanied by confidence. Okay? confidence in your abilities, which can help you choose the best course of action. You can decide on anything you want to do. So, self-worth determines your self-confidence, self-esteem. So, self-esteem comes from your self-worth. How do you value yourself? What price, if I tell you to put a price on you, what price will you put on yourself? $5, $10, $20, $50, or you're going to put $100 on yourself and say, hey, I'm all that and a bag of chips. You might not be the richest, you might not be the most beautiful, you might not be the most handsome, you might not be the one that has the best shape, you might not be the one that has the best hair, but you know your worth. You know what you're bringing to the table. And that your worth is what determines how confident you are. So if you feel that you are a nobody, you feel like you don't have self-worth, you feel like nobody notices you, you feel like there is something wrong with you, guess what? Your self-esteem is going to be low, your self-confidence is going to be low. Because you cannot assume, you cannot give out what you don't have. But when you know that I might not be the richest, though, I might not be the most expensive, I might not wear designer clothes, but you see this my bend down or cracker, I will wash it every single day. I'm going to smell good every single day. I'm going to take a bath every single day. I'm going to comb my hair every single day. I'm going to look good as a human being. I don't have to wear Louis Vuitton. I don't have to carry a Birkin bag. I don't have to carry a Louis Vuitton bag. But you see this my alawara, this one I bought from Bendan. I'm going to make sure it's clean. I'm going to polish it. I'm going to put it on because you know your self-worth. My unique self-worth is not what people give you. Self-worth is what you give to yourself. That's the difference between seeing a girl that is as fat as a horse, but she is confident. And you're asking yourself, hey, look at how fat this girl is. So look at what she's wearing. Hey, some people have guts. So yeah. Why you are slim fit with all the shape and yet you are so self-confident. You are so, Chineke, do I look good? You're pulling on it. You're pulling on this one. You're pulling on that. And that my sister over there that you think is weighing 300 pounds is wearing her mini gown, her mini shoe, looking all sexy and good and strutting and walking like she owns the world. And you're here with all your beauty. That one you say she's ugly, but she's walking because she knows her self-worth. My unique, she knows what she's bringing to the table. She knows what she's carrying. So when you know what you're carrying inside and you know who you are and you know your self-worth, I don't care what people say about you. If they like, they'll say, look at you. Yeah, look at this okreka. You tell them, how much did you buy this? Not 3 naira. I bought it at Benda, Douglas Road. Douglas by Tetlo. You know that woman that rings the bell. That's why I bought it. You'll be feeling cool. Because it's not about the dress. It's not about the $3 dress. It's not about the 3 naira dress. It's about who is wearing it. It's not about the car. It's about the driver in the car. It's not about where you're going. It's not about what kind of car you're driving. It's about what is driving you. It's not about the designer she's wearing. It's not about the designer he is wearing. It's not about how he or she looks. It's about the value they have put in themselves and how they value themselves. My unique, if you didn't get anything from Mama Unique, if you did not learn anything from me, even if I've never taught you anything, please let me teach you. Your self-worth is what you give to yourself. Your self-worth is how you see yourself. How you see yourself is more important than how the world sees you. Not fake seeing yourself, not a fake life. Not going to borrow people's clothes to look good and say, well, I see myself as wearing Birkin bag, so let me go borrow her bag. No. That's fake. I'm not talking about being fake. I'm talking about being you and owning you. Being you and standing in your truth. Being you and loving you. I'm talking about being you and valuing you. Because if you don't, my sweetie, nobody on earth will. If you don't, nobody on this earth will. You are your own greatest cheerleader. Let me tell you something about this money. $100 bill is the highest denomination of American currency. This thing you see here that is just 100. If you translate it in my currency, Nigeria, Right now, let me see how much dollar is right now. Hold on a second, guys. Let me check. Let me check on my phone. There's an app I use to check. Okay. Right now, as I speak to you, dollar is 1,000. As I'm talking to you right now, hold on a second. As I'm talking to you right now, I am so sorry, guys. As I'm talking to you right now, see, dollar is 1,280 naira on this app. So this thing you see in America, this is just 100 naira. This is just $100. This is nothing. What 100 naira can buy in Nigeria, that's what $100 can buy here. If I go into the shop and get some few meal, get some few loaves of bread, get this and this, my 100 naira, my $100 is gone. But if I take this $100 and come to Nigeria and change this $100, then it becomes 120,800 naira. That's what I will get. I can give 10 people 12,000 naira, or I can give 12 people 10,000 naira for Easter from just this little piece of paper. But do you know the secret of $100? I can decide to fold this money like this. I can decide to fold it. You see how I folded it? Does it take away its value? If I straighten it, I will still take it to the store and buy what $100 can buy. That is who you are. If I decide to take water and pour on this money, pour on it, mess it up, and say, oh, I water poured on my money, and I take my shirt and I take a napkin, and wipe it, and wipe it, and wipe it. Does it change the value of this money? Nehi kaba. The colors might run. Some of the colors might change. It might get dark. It might get damp. I will take it out to dry. But when I go into the store with my $100, my $100 will still buy what $100 will buy. My unique, are you understanding what I'm saying? That is you. Okay, I decide to say, you know what? I'm angry with this, my money, or I accidentally tears my $100. Maybe I want to give it to Bucci. Bucci is taking it from me. I'm giving it to Bucci. He's pulling, I'm pulling, and chim, it tears. I will get a little tape and put the tape and tape it together and still straighten it out. My $100 is still my $100. Nothing has changed. It might not be as fresh as it used to look. It might not have a tape on it, but guess what, my unique? It is still $100. It will still, if I take it to a malam in Nigeria, they will still give me 120, 100. Hold on a second, guys. Hello. Yes, ma'am. No, it's going to be paper check. The checks will be there. I added you. No, no Zellen. No, no Zellen. You get your check tomorrow. You're welcome. Bye bye. All right, guys. So I want you to, that's why I brought this, so that after this teaching today, no matter what you go through in life, my unique, if you have never learned anything from me, please take this video and save it. So that when you start doubting yourself, when you start feeling low about yourself, when you start feeling like your self-esteem and your confidence is running away from you, go back to this video. Baby, nothing changes who you are. Self-worth is what you give to yourself. If you don't have any self-worth, then add value. I always tell my sisters, oh, your boyfriend left you because you didn't know how to cook. What have you done about it? Mama Unique, I'm just saying that man didn't like me. You know you cannot cook, sister. Yes. Do you know how to cook? No. What have you done about it? Mama Unique, I'm just saying that maybe the next man will not be. No! Go to YouTube and learn how to cook. Go to your mom and tell her to teach you how to cook. Go to your friend that knows how to cook and tell her to teach you how to cook. Add value to yourself. He left you because he said that since you trained him in university, he cannot marry you anymore because you are illiterate. Baby, what have you done about it? Go and add value to yourself. Go back to school and get that education for the next person that is coming. Oh, you train her in university, bros, and all of a sudden now she said you are beneath her class. It is okay, let her go. Find somebody that appreciates you. Add more value into yourself. You don't have to go to school if you don't want to go to school. If you're a mechanic, go and learn more things. Maybe before all you do is fix cars, go and learn how to fix Lexus. Go and learn how to fix Mercedes. Go and learn body work. Add more value to your mechanic so that you can expand that business. Add value to you. Self-worth is what you do for yourself. And when you are 100, nobody can take it away from you. If they like, let them fold you. If they like, let them throw you away. If they like, let them put you at the back of their wallet and take all the other money, put in front and put you at the back. If they like, let them put you under their pillow. If they like, 100 is 100. I don't care what you do to $100. $100 is $100. It is still you. They might not like you. They might say you're arrogant. They might say you're too full of yourself. They might say, who does she think she is? Who does he think he is? It does not matter when you know who you are. Do you know your self-worth? Do you know what you're bringing to the table? Do you know what makes you tick? Do you know what makes you special and unique? My unique, when my sisters come to me and they begin to tell me, oh, my boyfriend complained about this, my girlfriend complained about this, Mama Unique, what should I do? Go and add value. Increase your self-worth. Because guess what? Your self-worth determines your self-esteem. Your self-worth determines your self-confidence. When you are a bag, if you are all that and a bag of chips, then you can stand in your truth. There are so many things that will determine your self-worth. Your self-worth can be determined by the kind of people you hang around. What did I tell you, my uniques? If you are the smartest person in your circle, baby, you have outgrown that circle. Get the stepping. Because you are not learning anything from anybody. A healthy circle must have three kinds of people. Those people that you are learning from and those people that you're teaching. That's how a circle is. When you surround yourself with people that are learning from you and also people that you go to learn from. If you are, in the land of the blind, the only one-eyed man is the king. If you're the only person among all your friends, you are the most educated, you are the smartest, you are the everything, baby, find another circle or bring more people into your circle. If you don't want to leave this circle because you grew up with them, they're your childhood friend, it's okay, keep them. But bring more friends into that circle because nobody knows it. Life is a lesson. You learn every single day. You learn every single day. Even little children in my school, they teach me. When one little girl got up and was learning how to walk, she will do 2 steps, she will sit. She will do 2 steps, she will fall. She will get up. And immediately my spirit started telling me, that is the journey of life. You will get the ups and the down. She stretches her hands out to balance herself so she can find a balance so she does not fall. And when she falls, she sits, looks at herself, and gets up. And then when she walks and she feels that she's walking, she forgets and gets excited and starts clapping for herself, and then she will fall. That is the journey of life. There are some days you get it right. There are some days you need to stretch out your hands to balance. There are some days you get it right and you kudos, you clap for yourself. And there are days you lose track because she will lose track and she will fall and you will fall. It's okay. That is life. My unique, that is life. Life will happen to every one of us. But how do you see yourself? Because somebody poured a little bit of water on you, does it take away your value? No. Because I decided to fold my $100, does it mean that if I straighten this $100, I still will not give 12 people 10,000 naira? Nehitaba. Because some little water poured on it, I will take my napkin, wipe it, blow on it, and it's still my 100. My unique, I don't care what life throws your way. I don't care whether that man disappointed you. I don't care whether that woman left you. I don't care whether nobody likes you. I don't care whether they don't like you at your job. I don't care whether nobody wants to promote you. I don't care whether your friends are trying to take your man or your woman from you. It doesn't matter what they do. Always remember who you are. Always remember who you are. Life will happen to the best of us, but stand still and remember who you are. The Bible said that the battle is not your battle. The battle is God's battle. Be still and know that I am God. My unique, be still and know who you are. Know your worth. It doesn't matter that you finish school and you don't have a job. Yes, Nigeria is difficult. It doesn't matter that every of your mate is married and you're not married. Yours is coming. Know your worth. Don't begin to compromise and cut corners because, hey, Akudo is married, Stella is married, Akindeji is married, Adebisi is married. Now let me just go snatch somebody's husband and just marry, just to be married. Don't cut corners. Don't do things that are not ethical. Don't do things that you cannot boldly do just because you want to cut corner to get to the end. People will tell you the end justifies the means. Nehi nehi kaba. The means is very important. For the means also will justify the end. Because like we say in Igbo culture, when you go to the pot and you do like this and take the debris from the pot, what? You don't go like this, you go like that. It goes by the side too. Because you got it from the side, it also goes for the side. My uniques, be very careful. Do you know your self-worth? Do you know that your self-worth is it's being judged by your successes, by your accomplishment, by your achievement, by what you have added to your life? And that gives you a very good self-esteem and self-confidence. How do you see yourself, my unique? No matter what life has thrown your way, yes, that man decided to marry you and divorce you. And so, oh, you had a baby. He promised you, I will only come and marry you when you have a baby. Now you have a baby. He walked out of your life. And so, it is okay. He hurts. Yes, he hurts. But he still has not taken your worth away. You are still a virtuous woman. You are still a good woman. You are still a good mother. You are still a good wife. You are still a good daughter. And you are still a good sister. Because you trained that girl, she used up your money. You trained her brother, paid rent. Now that she has graduated, she has married an American man and they have dumped you. My brother, that has not changed. You are a man of valor. You are a man that knows the heart of God. You are a good man. You are a good husband. You are a good brother. You are a good son. It does not change. What just happened is life. Life happened to you. Remember what I always tell you guys. Life is only 10% of what happens to you. Life. All this thing you're crying about, hey, Jesus, yeah, hey, Jesus, it is only me, oh, nothing about me works. So it's only 10%. 90% of it is your reaction to that 10%. And your reaction, I'm telling you, is for you to know your worth. Hey, like Flavor will say, "Imokwo onye ewu." Eh? Anya potago, imakwa onye ewu. Do you know who you are? Do you actually know who you are? You are a chosen generation. You are a royal priesthood. You are a holy nation, a peculiar person that has been called out of darkness into God's marvelous light. You are co-heir to the throne of grace. The Bible said that we are above angels. Did you know that? We are above angels. We are all the way up there. My unique, don't let nobody make you feel like you're a nobody. Even if you come from the poorest family in the world, you are 100. That doesn't take away anything from you. It's just life. Your mother is a palm wine tapper, and so is the way, is the means through you came into this world. Your father sells tomato, and so it is the way you came into this world. You as a person, you are a unique being. You are specially, beautifully, wonderfully, and fearfully created by God for a reason and a purpose. God does not make junk. God is not in the junk business. He doesn't sit down and just create junk. It took him 9 months. Some of us 10, some of us 11, some of us 12 months to put all the little finishing touches on you and then brought you out into this world. And you think you're an accident of nature? You are 100. I don't care what life throws your way. Just like I don't care what you do to $100. I don't care how you throw it down. Even if I put it on the floor and step on it. Even if I dance, feeling good. Even if I'm dancing on top of this money, it's still, if I pick it up, dust it, straighten it, my 100 is still here. My unique, you are 100. Know your worth. Know who you are. You are 100. No matter what life throws your way, no matter how bad the previous relationship was, you can do better. I have seen my sisters tell me, Mama Unique, I'm not going to fall in love again. No, that man, I did everything. I did everything. He still left me and married somebody. Mama Unique, I'm done. I'm done. And I asked them, why are you done? Because Okonkwo decided to work out on you. Why are you done? Because Okonkwo did not see the gold you wear. Why are you done? Because Okonkwo does not even know who Okonkwo is. That's why he could not recognize the jewel that God has put in his life. And now you're going to punish yourself because of Okonkwo. I said, okay, go ahead. You think I'm going to beg you? Go ahead. Don't fall in love again. Just go ahead and be miserable. Since that's what you want. And then she'll turn around and say, Mama Unique, you're right. I say, no, I'm wrong. You want to stop your life. You want to stop being happy. You want to stop moving forward. You want to stop adding value just because Okonkwo, everything you did for Okonkwo walked away. It is Okonkwo's loss. Bye-bye. See ya. I don't want to be here. See ya. Let him go. Then whatever he complained about you, now do two things about it. Is it true? If it is true, change it and add value. Is it a lie? If it is a lie, don't you ever do it. I remember when I was a little girl. So when I went to a seminary school. So when I come back from a seminary school, you know the way I went to the first girls' seminary school, Anglican seminary, St. Mary Magdalene Anglican Girls Seminary, Obakala Umaya. That's where I went to school. So mostly when other secondary schools are on holidays, we are in school. Then when they are in school, that's when we go for holidays. And our holidays is like a week. And our school, inside Obakala village. Inside. Before you walk to my school, before we walk to where we get the tithing, you will see the one where senior bishop. We were right inside the thick forest. That's how the seminary was. So, all of us, we were in that school. Everybody was, we don't go to holidays. So when you come from school, when I come back from my holidays, all my friends that live around us are in school. So you don't even have time to, I think they did it intentionally or what, I don't know. So they will be in school. Then when they are on holidays, we are in school. Do you understand? And that's how we were doing it. We were just doing it like that. We didn't like it because you wanted to play with other children. You wanted to hang with other children. You wanted to do what other children were doing. But for them, they took us away. And that time, they used to call us Umu Mary. We didn't like what they called us, Umu Mary Magdalene. Umu Mary Magdalene. We didn't like it. Because, you're a teenager. You want to be cool. You want to do this. And then during holidays, they'll give us assignment. Assignment is for us to go to our Anglican churches and go help the pastors, hold churches. Like we really hold churches. That's our assignment. So that when you do it, the pastoral work, they will sign it for you and then you come back to school. It was, seminary school, it was a whole lot. So growing up, we did not like it, but every single day, as old as I am now, I raise my hands and I thank God for that school. Every day I used to tell my father, I don't want to go again. No, I say, I don't want to go. My father said, my daughter, they go nowhere. I will cry. We will make up stories. We saw the ghost here. We saw the ghost there. My father said, when you saw the ghost, what did you tell them? I said, but there are ghosts in the school. No, we can't. My father said, when you see the ghost, tell them hi. You must go to that school. Because my father saw what I didn't see. I saw they were too strict. I saw they wouldn't let us do anything. We wear uniform. All we did was sing. All we did was church morning, church night. Now, that school molded me to who I am today. I love church. I love God. I love singing, even though I can't sing. But that's what we did in school. Because when they whoop me, I get sick. When they tell me to go cut grass, I get sick. So my principal will say, kneel down. Take a shant and mother, start singing. Oh, no. Even I can't sing. I will sing, she will say, Kudo, no. You sang fee instead of fa. I said, look at what kind of punishment is this? But every single day, I thank God for that school I went to because that school added value. That school made me see myself who I am today. That school made me believe that there is nothing I cannot do. That school made me believe that no matter what people tell me, it is your opinion. No, it's not my opinion. So that time, because of when I come back to school, other people that live around us are in school. So I was never home. And then when I come home, everybody is in school. Secondary, that time, secondary school, you live in the dormitory. Not now that there is no dormitory. Most we don't have that time. You remember dormitory everywhere. The students were few. So my friends are in the dormitory. There's nobody. So I will always stay in my house. So, or I'll come to the corridor, and little people that didn't know, they started saying I was arrogant. So one of the girls came and told me, "Oh, they say you're very arrogant. When you come back from school, you go and stay up in your house. You don't even come down." I say, "Me, arrogant? Hey, me." Everybody say that I can relate to anybody, and you say I'm arrogant. I know this thing hurts me more than anything. The first time somebody gossiped about you, you are in a seminary, you came back, and now you think you're coming back to meet your friends, and that's the first thing they said about you. So I was very upset. I was like, whoa. I went to my mom. I will never forget that. I thank God for my mom and the school I went to. And I went to my mom. I said, "Ma," she said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Mama, my friend just told me, Olocha just told me that everybody say that I'm arrogant, that I am doing guy. You know how we say it in Nigeria, doing guy. They say I am doing guy. So my mother said, "Really? So why did they say that about you?" I thought this one was on my side though. I was talking, little my mouth was going. I said, "Mama, they say that I'm arrogant. I'm always doing guy. That when I come out, I go because I will sit at the balcony. I don't have friends. Now all of them are in school. So I'll be reading my novel. You remember those novels they call pet setters? I don't know whether any of you remember pet setters. I'll be reading I have a lot of them. I'll be reading. So then they say, "Look at her, she's just up there. I'll be maybe drinking my juice." And they say, "Look at, she's doing guy." So I was talking, my mother was listening. I was talking, my mother was listening. I said, "Mama, it's not even fair. They don't even know me. And when I want to go to their house, they are doing assignment or they're in school. They're in the dormitory. And then when I come back, they're in school. When I am in school, they are out for holidays. So how I don't think they're not, there's no relationship anymore. You know how you started staying apart because we never cross paths. So before you know it, there's nothing to talk about." So I said, "That's why." But they're saying I'm arrogant. Why would they say that? I talk, finish. My mother looked at me and she smiled. In my head, I was saying, "What is wrong with this woman? Somebody is telling you something. What this thing I said now and this cry that I'm crying? What is funny about this whole thing?" And I looked at my mama. I said, "Mama, what's funny?" She said, "I'm gonna ask you two questions." I said, "Okay." She said, "Are you arrogant?" I said, "No, ma, God forbid. I'm not arrogant. I'm very down to earth. Oh, I'm very friendly. Oh, but everybody, they're not home. And then they don't want to talk to me. So what do? I just go read my book. Oh, mommy, I promise you, I am not arrogant. What am I arrogant about? I am not arrogant." My mother said, "Good. So two things you will do. And that two things I'm going to share with you." My mom said, "In case you are arrogant, number one, in case you are arrogant, then let this be a lesson. Change it. Don't be arrogant because I didn't raise you like that. Number two, if you are not arrogant, then you swear to yourself and make sure that you are not arrogant so that it will not be what they said you are." Because my mother said in Igbo language, the worst thing ga-emegi no mmadụ wụrụ ihe eji kọọ ya ọnụ, which means the worst thing that will ever happen to you is for you to turn out to be exactly what people said you should be or what people said you are. And I kept quiet. I said, "Eh?" I said, "So are you saying that if I am arrogant, then this should be a warning? Maybe they called me on it, I should stop. Or if I am not arrogant, this should not be like a motivation never to be arrogant." And she said, "Mm-hmm." I said, "Oh, okay." And I took that lesson till today. And I do that thing with my children. When my daughter was in high school, "Oh, mommy, they said this." They said, I said, "Is that who you are?" "No, mommy, it's not." Then make sure, number one, that you will never be that person. And then number two, in case secretly you are that person, but now they have called you out, make sure you change it and never be that person. My unique. I don't care what they say about you. I don't care if they say that you will never graduate from school. I don't care if they say that you're not even intelligent. Look at you entering university. Look at blockhead. She will not pass nothing. I don't care what they say. People are going to talk. People are going to judge you. People are going to do things. That's life. It will happen. People are going to betray you. People are going to be dishonest. People are not going to be reliable. People are not going to be committed. People are not going to communicate with. There are so many things people will not do. We are human. That's who we are. But you must decide that no matter what they throw your way, it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't matter the ink I put on this. Even if I decide to write my name across this money, If I go to the store, I will still use it and buy something. Even if they decide to pour water on you, I will wipe it and it will still be my $100. Even if you tear it, I will get a tape and put a tape on it, take it to the bank. They will take that one with the tape and give me a new one. It is still 100. The bank will not say, oh, well, I'm sorry, you put a tear on it, so it's no longer $100. It's not going to be $99. Oh, no, 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 no. The tear is too much. You know what? It's now $70. You know what? You poured water on it. This man's face is no longer this man's face. He has changed. It's now $10. You are 100, my unique. Don't let people deceive you. Don't let people make you doubt yourself, because people see you exactly the way you see yourself. If you see yourself, you are a nobody. Guess what? We see it too. You are a nobody. If you see yourself like you are important, guess what? We all see that you are important. If you look at yourself and see yourself that you are kind, guess what? We see you as kind. Not fake, oh, not fake. Genuinely. If you see yourself as a giver, trust me, we all out here, we see you as a giver. If you see yourself as Adam Sharp, I'm a manipulator, guess what? We might not tell you, but we also know you are a manipulator. If you see yourself as a corny person, I be corny, I go do corny like this. We don't be deceived. God is not mocked. We also see you as a corny person. We might not tell you, but we see you like daylight. We see you. See finish. We don't see you pass. You see yourself as a cheat. Oh, I like to cheat. If you cheat on me, I cheat on you. Don't worry, my sister. We already know you are a cheat. If you see yourself as I'm very sharp, oh, I'm a sharp babe. Do not be deceived. We all know you are a sharp babe. We all know you are a sharp brother. The way you see yourself, you think you're hiding it. Don't be surprised. We all see it. We might not tell you. We might not put it to you, but baby, we see ya. We see you. Don't be deceived. The Bible said, do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that you shall also reap. Do not be deceived. We see you. You see yourself as, hey, some of us say, hey, I'm very intelligent. Guess what? The people in your class see it too. When there is a problem, they say, have you spoken to Stella? Go talk to Stella. That girl is very intelligent too. Oh, that girl is. They see you. They might not tell you. They might not say a word to you. But baby, trust me. We see you. We see you. So it's left for you. The reason why I came, because I don't want to teach you all these things. Identify this, know your, and then you don't know who you are. That means I'm wasting my time. If you don't know who you are, then I am wasting my time. That's why I decided to take a break today and tell you guys to know exactly who you are. Who are you? The way people see you, the way they judge you, the way they look at you does not change who you are, my unique. You might look at me and say, look at her, she's not even pretty. It's okay. You might look at her hair. I don't even like that hairstyle on her. It is okay. You might look at her glasses. That glasses doesn't look good on her. It is okay. It doesn't matter. Your opinion does not make a difference. First of all, your opinion, I would think, do I like this, my glasses? Yes. You do not like it, is not my concern. Do I like this, my hair? Yes. Because I don't like hair on my skin. So I like to cut my hair. So it all depends on who I am. But if you don't know who you are, baby, then people are going to toss you around. I keep telling you guys, there comes a time in your life when you have to stand for something. This is the time. There comes a time in your life when you have to say, Nehi Kaba, I stand for this. Because guess what? If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for everything. When you don't stand for something, you are going to fall for everything. Because you don't know who you are and you don't know what you're standing on. If they come and say, oh, this light is green, you say, oh, yo. They say this one is blue, you say, oh, yo. They say the other one is purple, you say, oh, yo. When in your heart, you know the color of that light is yellow. But because you want to follow the Joneses, you want to run with the Joneses, you don't want to speak up so that they don't think, look at you, why would I say it's green and you say it's purple? So you just keep quiet. Baby, you are taking away your value. Guess what? After some time, your value will not count in that relationship, in that circle. When you say something, they'll tell you, shut up. Do you know what you're talking about? Idiot. What do you know you're talking about? Come, shh. Because you have let them, they have taken your voice, they have taken your opinion, they have taken who you are. Now, and you know, guess what? Human beings, as much as you are willing to give them, trust me, my unique, they are willing to grab. That's human nature. If you give them 1 inch, they will take a foot. You give them one mile, they will take 10 miles. If you talk today and they have, you think they don't know? They know. They know that really, you know that the color of this thing is blue. But they'll come to you and say, Akudo, is this not green? You say, yeah, I think it's green. They smile. Because already they know in their head, look at her, Mumu Akudo. She knows that thing is blue. But she's a green is red, is red, blue, green because of me. So now, you know what? Tomorrow they'll go do more things and say, Akudo, is that a lie? You say, it's true. They have eaten you. Erigogi. Because they have weighed you and they have seen that they can manipulate you, they can use you, can abuse you at the same time. There comes a time, baby, when you need to stand up for something and say, baby, I love you, Dennis. I love you, Dennis. I love you so much, but sweetie, this is blue. I know why you say it's green, because maybe from where you're looking at it, you think it's green, but let me bring it closer. Look, you see, it's not green, it's blue. There comes a time in your life when you need to stand for something, or you're gonna fall for everything. Somebody put that in the comment section for me. Somebody please put that in the comment section for me. Okay, I've already seen it. Good girl. Thank you, my love. Thank you. He says, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for everything. That's right. Stand for something. Even if you don't want to stand for politics, even if you don't want to stand for government, even if you don't want to stand for everything, please, baby, stand for your own self. Stand for your value and your belief. Stand for what you believe in and what you value. Stand for your voice. Stand for your convictions. Stand for what you stand for. Stand for dignity. Stand for your character. Even if you don't want to do the other big ones because you don't know them, do it for your own self. Know your self-worth. What are you carrying? Baby, you are a unique being. You are an awesome being. You are not junk. You are beautifully, wonderfully, and fearfully made by God. Don't let people put you down, gaslight you, belittle you just because you want to belong. You are a one-man squad. You don't need to belong to nobody. $100 belongs in a class of its own. There is nothing like 101. There is nothing like 105. There is nothing like 99. There is nothing like 82. A $100 bill is a $100 bill. One bill. That's who you are. There is no addition. There is no subtraction. Once I take out $1, it's no longer 100. Now I'm going to have $150, maybe $220, $110, $15. It's now 99. It's no longer 100. The only way you get it in one bill is it has to be this 100. If you take out $10 now, it's now 90. Maybe 150, 120, 2 10s, and maybe 15 and 115. That's the way I get my 90. It's no longer one bill. Baby, you are complete. You are one like this, nothing more, nothing less. You are one. That's your what? 100. You are 100. Stop letting people take from you and break you into little changes. Oh, you know what? Just let us manage 98. 50, 70, 80, 95, 91, 96, 97, 98. Okay, that is it. No, that's not you. But if you will not understand me if you don't know who you are. I want you to sit down. At the end of this life, I'm about to leave you guys. I'm going to leave a challenge for you guys. If you are here under my voice, we are going to share this. This is going to be 120,000 naira. I'm going to go to the comment section and pick 12 people. and I'm going to announce them on Sunday Easter, and that's going to be their Easter. They are going to get 10,000 naira each. But I want you to, this is the assignment. Below this video, I want you to tell me who you are. Sell yourself to me. Tell me who you are and your value. Tell me what you believe in, what you value, what you honor, what you respect, and what I should respect about you. Do you know that about yourself? Some of you now, if I tell you, tell me 5 things you don't like about yourself. Mama, you need listen now. I don't like my hair. I don't like that I'm fat. I don't like my ears. I don't like my teeth. I don't like my nose. I don't like my fingers. They are not long enough. This my stomach. I want it to be gone. I don't have behind. I need to go get behind. My boobs is very small. I want it a little bit bigger. I don't want to be wearing glasses anymore. I don't want it. You will talk. Even tomorrow, you're still talking about what you don't like about yourself. But if I ask you now to tell me 5 things you like about yourself, you will start with I'm a woman. I'm kind. Mama, you need hold on now. Hold on, let me think. I'm a mother. Okay, what else? Mama, you need how many? 3 now. Okay, 2 more. I'm a hardworking woman. I'm a good daughter. It will take you till tomorrow to tell me 5 things about yourself, because we have been programmed to only identify the negative. The society, our families, our work, our colleagues have programmed us to only see what is bad about ourselves, that we never know what is good about ourselves. Right from when my children are young, I always make them tell me something special about you. Tell me what makes you unique. Tell me. I want to know. Mommy, I'm this, I'm that. Keep going. Next time again, every time we gather to pray, once in a while, I'll say, Zion, tell me what makes you special. And that's how I did my children from when they were small. When my daughter said, people say you have too much confidence, she tell them, oh, it's my mom. I made my daughter understand that if you don't sell yourself and believe in yourself, guess what, pumpkin? Nobody will. Tell me something about yourself. I'm going to be in the comment section. I have today and tomorrow, Friday, and even Saturday to read everybody's comment. And then I'm going to pick 12 people that I'm going to give 10,000 naira to. I want to know. Tell me. I don't pretend like I don't know you. Don't come and tell me, Mama Unique, you know now. You know I am very good with posters. You know now. You know, Mama Unique, I sell rice now. You know me now. I don't know you. For this assignment, I don't know you. Tell me who you are. I want to read who you are and say, I know this girl. I want you to tell me who you are. I'm intelligent. I am bold. I am confident. I believe in myself. I know that I'm all that and a bag of chips. I am a good woman. I am a good mother. I take care of my children. I make sure. Tell me who you are. Tell me. I want to see it in the comment section. And then we're going to share this 100 because I want to teach you. If you didn't get anything from me, I've been doing Unique Akudo, this teaching since 2020, October 1. October this year will make us 4 years doing these trainings. And this one, I am challenging you. I want to see what you have learned from me. I want to see what I have impacted in your life. I want to see the changes I've made in you. Tell me, baby, who are you? Tell me your self-worth. If I ask you now, what is you hear something like Facebook, that man that owns Mark, his net worth is, let's say, 5 billion. You think he has 5 billion in the account? No. When they say 5 billion, it includes his houses, it includes his cars, it includes his shares, it includes his 401k businesses, it includes his businesses, everything everything is in your self-worth. Baby, do you know your self-worth? Do you know what you're worth? If I tell you to put a price tag on yourself, how much will you say? Some of us will put 2 naira. Oh, Unique. But what Unique, I'll tell you now. Do you know that you're priceless? Ah, Mama Unique, leave that priceless. So at least I can put maybe 5,000 naira on myself. You want to put 5,000 naira price tag on yourself? Maybe that is not who you are. If you don't know who you are, after this life, I want you to sit down. That's your assignment. Get to know you. Take a piece of paper and write down all your successes, all your achievements, what makes you special. Your successes. You own your own business. You sell Gary by your own. That is an achievement. That is your self-worth. You are a very good Gary seller. In your church, you are in the choir. You sing like angels. That's your self-worth. You're putting it down. Oh. You are a phenomenal mother. Everybody praises you about what kind of a mother you are. And you are a good wife. Your husband tells you you are the best thing that ever happened to him. And your in-laws, they also love you. You are a very kind woman. You give to the less privileged. Oh, when you write all these things down, my unique, sometimes we forget though. If it is negative, we don't need to write it down. We have it here in our head. All the negative things about ourselves, all the things we don't like about ourselves is all here in this brain. Nobody need to tell us we know all of it. But it is the positive we find very hard to identify because the society has molded us, like I told you, to always look for negative. I always tell my children when they were young, they'll come to me and say, Mommy, do you know this child in my class? They did this, they did this. I say, Casey, don't tell me what they did wrong. Tell me something good you like about that girl. And Mommy, she's nice. She's nice to me. Okay, what else? And she was playing with me the other time. Good. What else? She said, Mommy, why do you do that? I'm telling you what that girl is very mean. And you're telling me to tell. I said, because when you begin to see the good things about her and you begin to see the good things about him, then you begin to overlook the negative. I don't want you to be a pessimistic person, somebody that always sees the negative. Baby, I want you to grow up always seeing the good in others. People don't understand me. Sometimes they say, Mama Unique, these people did this person did this person, and yet you are still letting it go. And I laugh. I let it go because I try to see beyond the negative. I try to see the good in other people. That's how my mother raised me. My mother raised us not to always see the negative. You can see the negative, correct the negative if you can. But if they can't correct it, overlook it and focus on the positive. Because when you focus on the positive, then you begin to be more forgiving. Then you begin to start letting things go. And that is how the society has molded us. Remember, it is very hard for you to forgive yourself. Mistakes you made since, you are still holding yourself accountable. Even though the mistake has been forgotten, every time you tell yourself, I'm very stupid. How can I let a man come and pregnant me, have a baby for him, and then he dumped me? Child, you're a very stupid girl. Oh my goodness. Eh? I thought you were smart. Ha. Somebody will come and tell you, Akudo, there's my uncle that lives in America. He's looking for a wife. Huh? He will not want me now. I'm a broken person now. That man got me pregnant and dumped me now. Your uncle might be thinking I'm stupid. She came to you to ask you that she wants her uncle to marry you. She's your friend, though. She already knows you have a child, but she still came to you. But negativity will not let you thrive. Negative thinking will not let you thrive. You're still telling her, I'm stupid now. That man deceived me. Your brother does not want a stupid girl. You can't let go. You can't forgive yourself because the society has made it that if you are bad, you must be bad till the end. But that's not the God we worship. That's not the God I serve. My God is a God of a second chance. Because he went wrong the first time does not mean it will go wrong the second time. When your own person comes, that child you had is not going to be a problem. When the rib of your own rib comes, that thing they don't like about you, I don't like women that wear glasses. The man will say, it's your eyes that I like. Oh. That man that came and said, you are too fat, Yoruba, I don't like Yoruba. That one will say, I like women that get meat on their body. Because he is yours. She is yours. When your own come, there is no argument. When your own come, there is no problem. When your own come, they don't begin to pick and nick and start picking and tell at your fault. No, they don't. But baby, you have to know who you are because you can't give what you don't have. All right. All right, my uniques. Remember, you are 100. If I rumple this, if I pour water on it, if I chew on it, if I lick it, if I step on it, if I dance, I will able chike tokakwa. Even if I dance on this, it does not take a dime away from it. 100 is still 100. Life is going to come. Life is going to happen to you. People are going to betray you. People are going to lie with your name. People are going to make up stories about you. People are going to backbite you. People are going to try to snatch your husband and your wife from you. People are going to try to snatch businesses from you. Baby, that is life. But it does not change your worth. You're still who you are, baby. You are still who you are. You are still a chosen generation. You are still a royal priesthood. You are still a peculiar person. You have been called out. Baby, don't let nobody tell you anything different. Guys, people will be scared though when they see how confident you are. They'll be asking yourself, look at this little comfort. Comfort of yesterday. Where did she get this kind of look at me. You tell them you met Mama Unique. Tell them you don't know me. The comfort you knew before was the comfort that did not know Mama Unique. This comfort you're seeing now is the comfort that knows Mama Unique. And this Mama Unique has made me realize that I am all that and a bag of chips. Yes, ma'am. That's who you are. You are all that and a bag of chips. And even if you are not all that, baby, add value. Add value. Add value. Add value. Maybe you didn't start with all that. Maybe you were in a family where your mother did not know any better. When you know better, you do better. Now I'm empowering you guys so that when you become married, you can raise your children so that they can start getting this right from when they are children. Okay? Maybe your mother did not listen to Mama Unique. Maybe your mother is not a unique. She doesn't know all these teachings I've been doing with you. So she didn't teach you. So you didn't know you were all that. But now you are adding value. You're coming to our life. You're learning from me. You're listening to me. You're putting it into practice. That is what I mean by add value. Because you might not. Maybe your mother doesn't know how to cook. You come from a family where you guys are poor. Maybe you didn't have so many ingredients, so many exposure. All you ate morning, afternoon, night is fufu. You don't know how to do all these things. But now, these young men of these days, they want you to saute vegetable. They want you to do fried rice. They want you to cook all these things, all this orish. You don't know how to cook it. And the old man left you because the other boyfriend said, I wanted to marry you, but you don't fit into my family. You are low class. I am high class. You can't even entertain my friends. You don't know how to do all these things. Oh, you know what? I can't. He said, tell him I got you. Mama Unique has taught me. I got you. The next person that is coming is going to get an improved, an updated, and enhanced me. YouTube, everything is on YouTube. Oh. Go to YouTube, open it. There are so many chefs on YouTube. Go, say, jollof rice today. Go buy the ingredients. Put your phone, mount it. We are washing the rice. Chop the onions. Chop the carrots. Okay, you do the first day. Maybe it didn't taste good. Do small quantity. It didn't taste good. So keep trying. Keep trying. The next time, Frank Shawboy or Chinda or Adamu or Dennis now decide to come and marry you, they'll be asking themselves, why did they say this guy can't cook? This girl is a chef. Because you have added value. That guy left you, my brother, because he said that you're such a dirty boy. You're a mechanic. Why I'm now a graduate. Even though now you train I'm now a graduate. I cannot marry somebody that can't speak English language. It is okay. It's all right. You can go get a tutor. Get somebody that will be coming in your mechanic shop 1 hour a day to teach you how to be spoken English. Teach you how to be spoken that English language. If not, there are so many things. Rosetta Stone, a lot of app on the internet you can download, and every day. When I came to America, I didn't know how to use the computer. My husband had to go buy me computers for dummy. It's like a book. He has a CD at the back. I took the CD, popped it into the computer. He started teaching me which one is A, how to copy and paste. That's how I learned how to use the computer and then went to school. Because I wanted to go to school, but here everything is computer and I couldn't. You know, in Nigeria, you take your paper, your project to the people to type for you at the business center. So how many of us touch computers in Nigeria? You remember in the 90s when I went to university, you take everything. You want to type a paper, you take the type, they bind for you, you pay them. So when I came to America, I noticed that for me to go to school, for me to do anything, I didn't know. I said, Nelson, how are we gonna do it? We went to the library, and I remember that book. It says Computers for Dummy. I don't know whether they still have it. They have a CD. It will teach you like you are a child. When they mean that dummy, they mean really you don't know nothing. They will start with press the start button. Put your finger on this. That's how they taught me every day. That time I had Casey. So whenever Casey would not sleep in the night, she would sleep during the day. So whenever my husband used to work night, so my husband would go to the night, then I would stay with Casey all through the night. She would not sleep. That girl gave me trouble. Oh, that girl. Because the daddy will always put her on his chest to go to sleep. And I was scared that if I put her on my chest, she might roll over. I might roll on top of her. I didn't trust myself. So whenever she sleeps and I put her down, she starts crying. She starts screaming. So all through the night, she will not sleep. But once the daddy come back in the morning, the daddy will hold her, and then two of them will go to sleep. I will go take a bath. 9 o'clock every day, go to that computer and sit. And I will do it from 9 to 12 because they wake up around 12:1. I will sit every day. I kept practicing until I got good at it. I had to teach myself. You okay? She doesn't want to talk to you anymore because you're a mechanic and she's now a graduate. She doesn't. It is okay. Go and tell it. And if you don't want to learn, you must not learn that English. She can go. You will find somebody on the court again. You will find somebody that will appreciate your mechanic. She will love your mechanic. She will even jump into your mechanic and help you. Get that person. But now, improve that your mechanic. Instead of just only fixing tires, go and find out how to fix cars. Go and find how to fix exotic cars. Go and keep acquiring knowledge. Acquiring knowledge. The next time she will pass your mechanic shop, she'll be crying. Hey, I made a mistake. Oh, how is this Chinda? Hey, Jesus Christ. Oh, Chinda, Chinda. Hey, Chineke me. And I went and followed Adamu. Adamu has dumped me now. I now have a child. Adamu did not marry me. Hey, Jesus, Chinda, Chinda, please forgive me. That's what she'll be doing because you have added value. And when you have added value, guess what? You are now all that and a bag of chips. Somebody put that in the comment section for me. Baby, you are all that. All that I mean is everything. All the Eseglida and every one of them. That's who you are. You are 100. I don't care what you go through. I don't care what they throw on you. I don't care what life does to this money. This money still has value. And no matter what you do, $100 is $100. Even if you tear it, you use tape, take it to the bank, they'll give you a good one. It is still $100. You pour water on it, it's still 100. You chew on it, it's still 100. You step on it, it's still 100. You dance on top of it, it's still 100. Whatever you do to it, 100 is 100. And my unique, that's who you are. And that is your self-worth. All right. All right, guys. Let me put the link in case somebody wants to come in. And then I'm going to leave you guys, okay? Hey, feeling good. I don't know how you guys sing that song. I love it. Ay, 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 ay. All right, I'm gonna go put on Facebook. Let me put on my Facebook. Egwu chika toka kwa. Do you know who you are? Ịmakwa onye ịbụ? A ga-ekwete na ọ na-eme ya. Agwa bọla. How much is money? Balling. Come on, premium or nothing. Now you know. Ebelebe ga-ebu. Ụva ga-ekwete na ọ na-eme ya. Ayagaya. Igirigi. Ọpọ. Ayagaya. Mbo. Ngagaya. All right, let me put on YouTube too in case somebody wants to come in. Do you know who you are? Remember the challenge. $120 going to go to 12 people, 10,000 naira on Easter Day. Do you know who you are? Write it down and come and tell me who you are. I'm going to take today till Saturday to read everybody's comments, and I'm going to know, and we're going to share this money. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Steph. Honorable one of the Owerri Kingdom.
Sorry. Good evening, ma.
My
In
love
fact,
for you.
this topic is very, 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 very sweet and deep. Knowing who you are is very important. I remember in those secondary school days, that time, that
Mhm,
things are not that well because we lost our dad very when we were very tender. That time
mhm,
from school, when we come back from school like this, we'll go with our mom, we'll be walking up and down to sell things that we used to sell to cope. That
mhm.
time I will see some of my schoolmates, no, no. But that doesn't mean I'll still go to school. I know who I am. I'll still go to school back there and I'll still do what I used to do. That
Yes,
doesn't mean
so,
I'll carry last. I'll still top the class and be one of the
amen.
people that. So that
Mhm,
is knowing who you are. You don't allow the situation or circumstance around you to bring you down. You
that's right.
keep that thing, you know that yes, I can do this. You keep pursuing it. Don't allow anybody to put you down, or maybe because of your situation, maybe because somebody is driving or is in a big office, you are selling your small akara on the road, and you are, because of, you know who you are, you know what you can do with that your akara. If that person is in her own level, you are in your own level, so don't allow anybody
Exactly.
know what you want, put you
Exactly.
down, or put, yes, or gaslight you. I commend your teaching. In fact, you are really doing a good work because this is empowerment that is greater than every empowerment. For you
That's
to be able to talk to people, this seminar is a seminar, but
that's
most of us might not really understand. It's a seminar, and it's really something that you are imparting on us, so that our children, people that will raise a better generation.
right.
So
Amen.
that God bless you, ma, for all you do. God will continue
Thank you,
to
my love.
bless you and
And
give you
the
more
reason why I
wisdom.
do this is so that your little children, you can start now and start teaching them. Once in a while, you
Yeah,
call your daughter, say, "Nay, come. Tell me what makes you special. Why do you think you're so special?" And she'll tell you, "I don't know. Tell her, no, you must know, my daughter. You,
yeah.
you, because that way, when she grows up, she's not looking for any man to validate her.
Any man, that is
Looking
it.
for validation from any man because
From
mommy is
anybody.
validating her, daddy is validating her. I tell my
Yes,
brothers, especially my brothers, show your daughters love because you are the teacher. You teach your daughter how a man should treat her. Is you.
yeah,
It's not with a father. Because they're watching you. If you're there beating their mother black and blue, you're teaching her that a man can beat her black and blue too.
exactly.
You must show your daughter how a man should treat her. And mothers, you show your sons how a woman should treat her. Thank you, my
Exactly.
love. Thank you, my
Yes, man.
love. All right, Solomon, let's go, baby.
Good evening, Mama.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm happy Easter season.
To you too, baby. To you too.
So today's topic is powerful. I always love to say that everybody is dynamic in his own special way.
That's right.
Everybody is unique.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem here is knowing who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you know who you are, starting from creation, you are created in God's own image.
That's right.
So that makes you special, that makes you outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, like you said in the teaching, don't let any circumstances change you to who you are not.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how hard it is, there must be something in you that God has planted in you that will make
That's
you
right.
shine. The sky is too large. Every star can shine up there.
That's right.
So instead of you struggling to become somebody else, invest that time in knowing who the potentials in you.
That's
Invest the
right.
time in trying to bring out that special thing. There must be one thing that only you can do. Nobody can do it. There won't be any replicant of that particular character of yours. That's why our parents usually say that um, um, everybody has his own character. Even if twins are born identical, they have
Mm,
their own different. So
that's
that's what yes, that's what makes us special. So um, well, Mama, I have a question
okay.
at the course of this.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, so um trying to know who you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to the question is somehow spiritual,
Mm-hmm.
and we said that everybody is being created by God for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So there is definitely something that God wants you to do.
Yes.
That's why He created you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does these two work together, knowing the will of God and bringing out the potential in you?
You see,
Those those
one thing works together because the will of God is the potential in you. The gift that God, you see,
okay.
the gift of God does not add sorrow. Any gift that
Yes,
God gives you is to his own glory. Okay?
yes,
And that is his will for you. You see, these people
okay,
that you see that are givers, for example, they don't just give
yes, ma'am.
because they want to give. Oh. They give because that
Okay.
is who they are. That is what God
Mm.
has created in them. Even you will be saying, now, what is wrong with this woman, man? She's giving, and yet people are not even appreciating her, and she's still doing it. What is wrong with her? Because you don't
Mm.
understand the calling on that person's life. That is her calling,
Yes.
and that is the will
Okay.
of God for her. So two of them work
Wow.
together, but most of the time, when it doesn't work together, is when we are imposing. Maybe God has given you the, let's say, what God has put in you is the heart for the elderly, for example. You like elderly people, you help them. But you don't want to do that one because you think it's a dirty job. You see?
Mm.
So now you say, no, I really like to work with orphans. That's who I like. Because maybe orphans is where the money is. That's where people get money, for example. So now you see
Yes,
the will
yes.
of God for you and your gifts and your off is not working because you have
It's not
left the will
working.
of God for you. You have left it and you want
Uh,
to do your own thing. Okay?
something.
Like, let
Okay.
me give you
Uh,
a good example. Some of these pastors that have a church, they were not called to pastor. God did
yes.
not give them a ministry. Some of us are called to just be evangelists. We preach the
Mm.
gospel, but we should not own a church. You see
Church.
me,
Yes.
me, I know I cannot be a pastor. I don't
Mm.
have it. If I become a pastor, me and my church members will be in court every single day. Because I know I don't have that calling. But do you know that a lady called me one day and told me, oh, I see you on Facebook. You're very popular on Facebook. I see all the people following you. I want to open a church. I want you to come and be a pastor. I think God is calling you
Mm.
into the ministry. I looked at her. I said, Sister, nehi kaba. Greed is what is your greed
Mm.
is calling me. The greed that you
Mm.
see 23,000 people on Facebook, so you think I will bring them to your church is what is driving you. God can never
Mm.
tell you that I'm my pastor because God knows that I have already agreed with him that I cannot be a pastor. You see the
Mm.
problem? So now the will of God for me is what I'm doing. I love what I do.
Okay.
I love my
Mm.
ministry. This is what God called me for right from when I was a little girl. But because I don't want to do it, I now say, oh, there is money in church. Oh, let me just turn this into unique church of God. You see,
Mm.
I have left the will of God. I am now doing my own will.
Mm.
And then tomorrow the church will not grow. If you come there, I will
Yes.
start doing arranging miracle. I will start doing fake
Mm.
prophecies. Because now I want to build the church up when God has no hand in it. God did
In
not
it.
put there. It's not God's
Mm.
will for me. But I'm looking at the tithes. I'm looking at the offering. I'm looking at you people calling me Mama G-O. Hey, Mama G-O, Mama G-O. So there is no way, whatever God has put in you, it is God's will. And if you walk in that, it can never contradict itself. Never.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. All right, Stephanie, team, come on. Adamu, you're next.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. How about you?
I am great.
Auntie, good evening.
Okay,
Good
mommy.
evening, my darling. How are you?
Okay, mommy. This topic is an eye opener for everybody. At least, some people have low self-esteem. They find it difficult to find out what is in them, what is that thing that is unique in them. They find it difficult to know, to each pinch out that thing that is unique. So with this teaching now, I believe most of us here, at least with the point, they will see that yes, there must be something in
It's
me that makes me different from
Yes,
others.
that makes you
Yeah,
different.
yes. Yes, there are more, and that thing that makes you different from others is if you find it out and you do it, people will be like, "Wow, I never knew this person is like this.
Mm,
Wow, I really, please, okay." The other day I saw this person doing this. Meet her, let her teach you. You see, that's in just that small thing that you did because you take time and find it out for yourself.
mm,
That's once you did it, makes you unique, and everybody will be like, oh, if you want to do this, meet this person. That's the person that can do it for you well. So
that's
you
right.
see, it's a way you have bring out your the peculiar, how will I say,
The thing
you
that
have
makes
bring
you
out
unique, your
yes,
specification, your brand, you
yes,
brought it out. Yes.
yes, you have brought it out, and with that you grow higher and further in life. Because if you did not find out that thing that you can do that is special, that makes you peculiar from every other person, you can't go far, because what you are doing is something that every other person is doing, and with that somebody else will do it more better than you, and you will be like, ah, oh God, what will I do to prosper, what will I do to grow? You don't know what you do because you have not sit down and look into yourself and
Into
know what you can
yourself.
do
That's right.
differently. Yes.
That's right.
So I believe with your teaching, and me too, I'm also learning. At least self-esteem have grown up higher to the level I can say, yes, I am unique, I am this, I am that.
And
Just
let
like
me
we
tell
said
you,
that
let me tell you something. You know, most of the time,
yeah,
the reason why people have low self-esteem is because they don't know
yeah,
their self-worth. Because you have
yeah,
looked at yourself. For example, now I look at myself and say, I come from a poor family. I don't have a degree. I don't have a rich uncle. Nobody is helping me. So already, you see, I've given myself no self-worth. Now it affects
exactly,
esteem and self-confidence. So when people come
yeah.
out, they even look at me and say, "Oh, Akudo, you're such a pretty girl." In my mind, I say, Onyash,
Are you sure?
are you sure? Every day, I want
Okay.
somebody to tell me, "Are you sure I'm pretty?" Because I don't
Mm,
have any value. So when I tell myself,
exactly.
I come from a poor family, but I'm very intelligent. When I was in school,
Exactly.
I was doing very well until my mother couldn't pay school fees and I left. I did not leave because I'm not smart. I left because my father couldn't pay school fees. Even
Yes.
at this cosmetic shop, I'm just a receptionist. But everybody that comes tells me you are so polite, you're so good. Now you are seeing your self-worth. And those things you're seeing now,
Exactly.
you will now begin to feel confident. Now, I might not be all
Yes.
that,
To build up your confidence.
I am
Yeah.
when people say, "Nne, you're such a pretty girl." Thank you. You now know because even though you
Uh-huh.
didn't graduate from university, it's not your fault. Your parents couldn't pay for it.
Yes.
But when
You
you
are
were
smart. You are intelligent. Yes.
exactly in your church,
Mm.
they made you the secretary of the church. Why? Because you're very honest.
Because you are intelligent. Yeah. And
Now,
you have.
at your job, every day they're giving you award. You're only selling cosmetics, so but every day they're giving you award because customers say you are the best receptionist. Now you're beginning to see yourself what? Jesus Christ, is that who I am? Now it begins to directly affect your self-esteem and self-confidence. Because now it's
Yes,
boosting
ma.
you up. And that's why I wanted, because most people don't understand why they have low self-esteem. you have low
Yes,
self-esteem because
because they have
you
not seen their,
haven't
they have not
self-worth.
recognized their self-worth.
If you
Yeah.
recognize your self-worth, that's why I'm doing this
Worth,
mistake.
yes, yes.
Write and tell me your self-worth. When you know your self-worth, your shoulder will be like this.
Uh-huh. Makuwa water. Uh-huh.
Do you
Yes,
know
sir.
me? Do
Mm-hmm.
you know me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you.
Thanks, mommy. Thanks for the.
Adamu, it's your turn. And after
Good
comfort
evening,
for
ma.
the last person. Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. At times, knowing ourselves, at times the situation of life also can also make someone to know who he is.
Mhm.
Like let me say, like me when I was coming up, like when I was growing up, sha, even when I was with my grandma in the village, at times when I speak, she said I normally speak like a thunder. In our tribal language, say me I speak like a thunder. That my words are very big, but there are truth inside. That most of the words are true, but I know the way I speak that I don't. There's a way I have there are some things you have to bend it. You don't need to go straight forward. Say me
Mm,
straightforward, no day my life. Oh. He said, that's who I am. So with times, and when I look at my life, I think I say, maybe I say that's what, because if you give me, I don't have that peace, I give you back. I told them I'm not evil. I love good things. I love to see good people. I love good people around me, but don't take me for granted. I tell people I
mhm,
respect boundaries. If
mm.
you don't like me to do it, don't do it to me. So the people will
Exactly.
look at this one is selfish, this one is rude.
This one is
That I said,
arrogant.
no,
Arrogant.
yeah, hey. I say it's not like that. That kind of a thing. And there's one thing I think this one is confusing me. Even in school with my colleagues, let me say with my mates, when they are in situation, maybe they need someone to talk to solve one or little two problems that we can solve between ourselves. When they come to me, I don't know, I solve it, I give them something, I talk, I give solution, we solve it just
Mhm.
easy. But when it comes to me, I don't get anybody to talk to. So that's why I normal tell my friends, say, Aaron, I don't understand this life. Oh. Una carry una all come. Me, I go help una solve am. But me, if I get something, even to get person to talk to, if I come, una go they look me. And I'm looking at them, maybe they will give me advice, maybe they will say something. Some of them are even senior than me, they're my seniors. I'm looking up to them. But when I come look at, if I say I will be seeing the small one, I may come
Because
get
you know
the
why?
correct head again.
Adamu, let me tell you why. Because in that
Yes,
circle,
ma'am.
you have outgrown that circle. In every healthy circle, there must be somebody you are learning from and somebody you are teaching. But in that your circle, you're the only one-eyed
Yeah.
man. You are so what you're going to do is use your eyes and start looking for people outside your circle that you can bring in, or you can also form another circle with,
Yeah.
because it's not a healthy thing.
Exactly. Because
It's
that
not
one
a
it
healthy
normally
thing.
confused me. I
There's
was like,
nobody to,
wow.
because sometimes it happens to me.
Yes.
Before, when
Yes.
I was younger, it used to happen to me. I am like everybody's counselor. I will give everybody good
But
advice. But when I need
when it
advice,
comes to my
there's
own,
nobody to tell me.
nobody.
But I had to
He-
expand my circle. I had to expand my circle. I included some older women that like me. Not like they are my friends, like we go leg to leg, but I can call them and say, Auntie, hold on a second, look at this, what do you think? And they will advise me.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes,
expand
ma'am.
your circle. Get to people that can talk to you and still keep your circle, but expand it so
Yes,
that you
ma'am.
can have
Yes,
new
ma'am.
ideas.
Yes, ma'am. And there's this one they normally tell someone when we look at it, they say, you are handsome. I say, oh, guy, I know that one from day one. And I think that was is ringing in my head right from day one. If someone just give me that compliment, you are handsome, I say, that one, it did, no need to deceive yourself. I know it. I said, I know it already. And so you don't need to stress yourself. Like you want to belong like in Abuja, all those stress of a thing. There's something I said that this is who I am. I said that one is from God. People that I'm this type of, I don't know, even if, let me say, material things like clothes we will go to the market. You buy something that is more expensive than my own. I bought something more cheap and lesser.
But
But I
it
don't know.
looks
People
good
will
on
be
you.
looking. I look.
Yes.
It looks good. People
You
will be like,
know, you know
I
what you
say,
like.
I say, I know. Understand. I say, if I tell, if you tell, even if it's tell, I say, if I tell you the story behind this thing, you won't even like it. But I don't know. It looks somehow like it's something big you are putting on. So I
Mm.
think even if I look down and say, this one, I don't understand this one again. Though.
Do
I
you
think
know
that's
what
it.
it
But some
is?
of them,
Adamu, let me
yes,
tell
sir.
you what it is. It's confidence. You know who you are. You see, there is nothing in this world. I always tell you guys, listen to me. There is nothing that is as sexy as confidence. Confidence is the most sexy thing on any man or any woman. If you
Yes,
like,
that's true.
be the most beautiful woman, but you don't have the confidence to carry that beauty.
Confidence.
Now, if you like, be the ugliest man in this world, but you get confidence. Ha! Now so
Confidence.
now so
Yes.
they rush you. Then go they rush now so they go I always tell people, forget about beauty, forget about this.
Yes, ma.
Confidence. We like
Confidence.
people
Yes,
that
ma.
know who they are. When
That's
you speak because you know who you are. A man
yes, yes, ma.
is the most attractive thing in a girl. Is the most attractive thing in a man. And why they like you, Adamu? You might have the cheapest
Yes,
clothes.
ma.
You must have the cheapest shoe,
Exactly.
but you carry confidence. You know who you are. You know that you know who you are and where you're going. You might not be a millionaire
Yes,
now,
ma.
but you know
Sure.
you're getting
Yes,
there.
ma.
You might not be the
Exact.
richest, but you know you will get
Ah,
there.
I'm
This
going
your
there.
shirt,
If
this your shirt might be $2, but you see that
yeah,
$20 shirt, you know one day you go own it, and that is what
yeah,
people see, and that's what they're
that's
attracted
what
to.
happened.
That's
That's
it.
what happened to my coming to Abuja now. When we are in school, I told them, you see this Abuja, I don't get anybody there, I must go there. He said, this one where they watch for film. People normally go to Abuja to work for people as an house help. I said, I will go there, I will work as an house help, I will get the government job, I will get every good thing in Abuja. And it's happening already. So I
See,
think that confidence
it's confidence. So
is there.
you just confirmed everything. Like you are a living
Yeah,
example of everything I thought today.
yes, yes, ma. And it's
Thank you,
happening.
my
This Abuja
love.
with is happening. Yes, ma. You're
Thank
welcome,
you, my darling.
ma.
Thank you. Guys, I keep telling you, whenever I come and teach you guys, I'm not just talking. I know what I'm telling you guys. You have to believe in yourself and know what you are carrying. If not, now, I'm telling you, people will mess with you. When you know, I'm wearing up, and so I'm wearing up now, but I wear designer one day. Don't worry. I know where I'm going. Come on, Comfort. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. Good evening, ma.
My darling.
Mommy,
What do
I
you
was
have?
just laughing when you say unique church of God. I was just laughing. I said this church, eh? Hey, Father Lord, this church has gotten a name, even without conceiving it in the heart. You have given the church a name, unique church of God.
You need touch of God. I told the
I was
woman, I said, please,
so
don't be calling me to come and be your pastor. Me and your church members will be in court, in jail. All of us will be in jail.
I was just laughing. Wow, mommy, I don't know. Let me describe you like as Paul. Let me describe you as Paul in the Bible, because Paul was always telling Timothy, do not allow anybody, don't allow anybody to belittle you.
Mhm,
And that's exactly what you are committed in doing in
mhm,
this generation. Because
mhm.
a lot of people fall into that category of not knowing who they are because nobody is opening their eyes to
Eyes,
the
yes,
reality.
yes.
The thing is inbuilt,
Mhm.
the thing is there, but because maybe pressure, maybe
Nobody is bringing
background
it out.
or
Nobody is bringing
whatever,
it out. Yes.
no,
Mhm.
nobody is bringing it out. The thing will just be there, and then the self pity will be there. They will be parading self pity, inferiority complex when the real person is lying in there. So
That's
you are just the Paul of our time telling us, the Timothy, never to allow anybody
right.
to belittle us. Thank you so
Mm.
much for that. I
Thank
want
you.
to, I am just, I don't know how to describe how I feel this evening. My shoulders are high. If
Ay,
not,
Ibo. Ay, 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 ay,
if
ay, Ibo.
if na if na children some children in primary school, they say their head is bigging. My head is bigging because I know who I am, and nobody can treat me
Mm-mm,
otherwise. I
mm-mm,
will not allow anybody, whoever the person is, because I
mm-mm.
know who I am and whose I am.
That's right. That's right. Mhm.
Something happened in my place of work some time ago, because they felt I'm small and they are big, they have family, and something was coming to me. I was supposed to get the benefits. Somebody jumped out, a man. He want to come
Mm.
and grab it. I said, lie, no go happen.
Like the hikaba.
It no go happen because you feel I don't have children, I don't have husband, and you have husband, you have children. If you take what belongs to me, you have a female child. Your female child will never see good in life.
Mm-hmm.
because I am somebody's child.
Exactly.
This thing is meant for me and not for you. Don't come and intimidate me because you feel that you are Mr. A or you are Mr. B, you are bigger, you are higher, and all of that. You feel I have responsibility. Okay, why did I go to school?
Exactly.
Am I not supposed to impact my generation? Am I not supposed to
Exactly.
be useful to myself? When I begin
Exactly.
the rake, no be person tell am say make he respect himself, pack one side. He respected himself and then packed one side. You know they near me again.
Mm.
So when had it been I did not know, I would say, okay, let him take now, take it. After all,
Yeah,
I don't have
and that's how,
husband.
and maybe that's where they want you to be. They want you to say,
Yes,
well, if he wants it now, he can have it. It's okay. After all, I'm a single girl and no husband, nobody to talk for me. Self pity. They want you to pity yourself. Baby, you are a unique human being. As long as you are not greedy, you're not taking things that
and
don't
then they will
belong
be
to you.
enjoying.
Don't let them take what belongs to you. Not be when I talk, no grief for nobody this year.
Yes.
No grief for nobody.
So I now we talk more. No grief for anybody this year. So thank you so much. Again, I had another experience. Something was given to me, an assignment was given to me today to do. They selected people who they felt that can do it better and invited them. They went there. At the end of the day, those people did not perform well. They now sent me materials to do the job. I did it, and when they saw it, they sent me message and said, you performed wonderfully well, better than the people that were even at that program. You did
You
very
see?
well. And my shoulder was very high. I told them that next time, in fact, you are going to pay me. I'll give you my bill. They were
Exactly.
laughing. I told them I'm
Mm.
not joking. No, you will give me my bill because I know my worth. I know who I
Exactly.
am. I know what God has given to me. If I'm not
Exactly.
listening to teachings like this, I will just be confided in one. I don't know how to describe the place. I will
And
just push myself in because
especially in Nigeria,
I.
you see, in our culture, when you're a single girl, you have it the worst. You see, if you're married, they
Oh
will even respect
Jesus.
you a little bit. They will even respect you a little bit
Mm.
because of your husband. When you don't have husband, che, akuna, kuna, ashawo,
Owaga
they
Angola.
you have it the worst. And that's why you have to, this thing that happened to you before I let you go, this thing that happened to you happened to me. When I came to America newly, so I wanted to do my master's. I just came from Nigeria. And these people, when you come from Nigeria, these people will be speaking, "Pressure, pressure, 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 pressure." You don't hear what they say. They are very fast. Okay. So I went to class. My first day, my husband dropped me. My first experience. I came into class. I was a master degree student. They wanted to do all this medium and these things they were calling. I've never had it before. In Nigeria, in America here, when you go first degree, there are certain courses that are compulsory. So when you come
Mm.
in your masters, they know that you have already done it in your first degree. But I didn't do first degree here. I did first degree in Nigeria. And I then came to do my masters. So I didn't know. Hey, I went inside the bathroom. I cried. Comfort my sister. If you see cry. I
Ah,
cried. I
sorry.
told my husband, I said, come and take me home. I go China, I know they read again. My husband asked me one question. My husband said, Akudo. I said, yes. He said, the people in that class, how many heads do they have? And that's what my father used to ask me. How many heads do
Mm.
they have? I said they have one head. He said, yes, if they can do it, you can do it. Wipe your eyes and stop crying like a baby. March back in there
Mm.
and listen. You will hear them. Just listen.
Sorry.
Don't be scared. If you don't hear anything, tell them to repeat it. You will hear them. I said,
Mm.
okay, okay, okay. I went back. I was paying attention and listening. So they now gave us a group project. It was 5 people in a group, 5 people, and the topic they say we should talk about the role culture plays in education. The role culture plays
Wow.
in education. So they divided us
Contribute.
into group of 6 and said we should go do the research and come and do presentation in class. So we all went to our little corners. In the corner where I was the only, there were 2 of us that are black girls, and then 2 Hispanic girls and 2 Caucasian. So the one of the Caucasian girls said, well, I will be the one that will do the presentation. The other sister said, I will be the one that will do the closing. So they gave the other girl, she
Mm.
should go do research for the first topic. This one do research for the how what culture is. This one will talk about how culture affects education, and this other one will talk about benefits of introducing culture in education. I was looking at them, my sister, nobody included me.
Try.
So I raised my hand. I said, "Excuse me." They say, "Yes." I say, "What am I going to do?" Do you know these guys looked at me and say, "Well, you know, you have an accent.
Oh,
You're,
yes.
you're from Africa, you have an accent. I am scared that the class will not hear you." I
Oh,
said, I
Jesus.
yeah. I said, okay. Remember, this was person that was crying in the bathroom, oh, only for me to
Yes.
come up, and then they faced me with this. Oh, nobody will hear you. Don't worry, we will do everything, but we'll just say you are in our group so they can, when they give us grade, they will give you. Ah,
Try.
I say, God, hey, Akudo Nonuju, you have suffered.
Try.
I say, Akudo, nah, you have suffered. Because I came to America. Me, Akudo, me. Hey, I say I have suffered there. I now felt challenged. I felt insulted. I say, look at me that went to Abia State University and graduated with a 2-1 upper class.
Try.
I say, Akudo, look at you. Akudo, shut up. That is, you get it. I called my husband. I came home. I took the topic. I sat down every night. I did the research. I did my introduction. I did everything on my own. After the next time when it was our group to present, 6 of I came with my team, kept it and kept quiet. So when we got up there, because 6 of us will line up and everybody will do. The first girl did introduction. The second girl did what is culture. The third one did the role of culture in education. The fourth one did the how we can incorporate culture. And the last girl did. My professor said, "Good job." Turn to me and say, "You didn't do anything." They say, "Oh no, don't worry about it. She's in our group."
Oh,
We did it all together.
Jesus.
I raised my hand. I said, "Excuse me, sir." He said, "Yes." I said, "I did mine." They did not want to include me because they say I have an accent
Try.
and that if I talk, you guys will not hear me. But I decided to do mine because I don't like people giving me sloppy seconds. I'm an
Mm.
intelligent woman. I'm a smart girl. I can do my own research. I can do my own stuff. The man said, okay, let's hear you." They
Mm.
forgot that I am the only person that is from a different culture. They
Wow.
forgot
Oh,
that when you talk about culture
wow.
education, it's me because I came
That
from
they
a
were
different
referring.
culture.
You're a case study.
I got up, I started telling them, using myself as a case study. I started telling them how in Africa, children are seen and not heard. So if you have an
Mm.
African child in your class and you want the child to look at your eyes, we will not look at your eyes because in our culture, we don't look into elderly people's eyes because it's
Nice.
disrespectful. That is why if you
Wow.
see an African child in your class, when all the American children are screaming, me, they keep quiet because they are not raised like that. I started giving them an example. I say, for example, if I bring banana and ask a Caucasian child, what is the color of banana? He will say yellow because his mother buys it yellow. If you ask a
Mm.
Hispanic child, what is the color of banana? He will say green because they eat green bananas. That's what most of their meal is green. If you ask an African American child what is the color of banana, he will say brown because he's not
Mm.
rich to buy banana when it is yellow. He buys banana
Mm.
when it's old in the store, and that's when the mother buys.
Wow.
I say, which of them is wrong? None of them is wrong.
Wow.
That is the role of culture. You need to
Wow.
understand your child's culture because you can be able to educate a child. The whole class,
Wow.
ovation. Everybody was standing. My group now say, hey, well, my professor looked at them and said, no, ma'am, she stood on her own, so she will be graded on her own. The professor
Yes.
gave A and gave all of them a C. Oh, sir, but it's not fair. She is in our group. The man said, no, she was not. You guys took her out of your group.
Wow. That's
From that
nice.
day until I finished my master's, every time they put us in a group, I want to be in her group. I want to be in her group. Now they have accepted me. I said, look at mosquito
Wow.
trying to insult me
Mm.
because I came to America. Make my father see you now. make
God
my
punish
father
the devil. God
may
punish the
God
devil and his
punish
father-in-law.
you. You have to know who you are. If not, these
Mm.
people will mess with you. And they do it
Exactly.
in different ways. My own that time was
Exactly.
I just came from Nigeria. I had an accent, so they said they couldn't hear me. But they had
I
me,
couldn't
oh,
hear you.
but it's a way to
Oh.
belittle you. It's a way
Mm.
to make you doubt who you are. Some people will, when you say something, Okay, like one lady told me she couldn't say my name. I said, you can't say Akudo, 5-letter word, Akudo. But you can say Swagilega. You can say Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can say all the longest name in this world, but you can't say my name. Yeah, she can't say my name. I say, okay. So every time she sees me and calls me Miss Abunda, I will call her name is Willie. I will call her Miss Wanda. I will call her Miss Wheelbarrow. I will call her Miss Willie. Until she went and reported me. I don't know why she keeps calling. Why can't she call Willie? I say, why can't you call her Kudo? I want
Akudo, yes.
of your medicine. So you see how it feels when somebody doesn't call you what your name is. My name is Akudo. I have spelled it for you, but every day you call me Apunda, Akanta, Akuntu because you want to belittle me with my name.
Child.
So I
Father
will
Lord.
belittle you too. You are Miss Wheelbarrow, Miss Window, Miss Wanda, Miss Wikis, Miss Wik. Until she learned my name, I learned her name.
I learned her own. Do me, I do you. God no go vex.
My uniques know who you are. Know who you are.
Wow. This
That's
is
all. Know who you
amazing.
are.
This is amazing.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
love.
Thank you so much, my God
You are
bless
so
you.
welcome. Amen. Amen. All right, my uniques. Let me leave you guys. I'm telling you, these people will mess with you. Know who you are. Know who you are and whose you are. You are the child of the Most High God. My God does not make junk. You are beautifully, wonderfully, and fearfully made by God. You are, like I said, I'm going to leave you guys with this. You are all that and a bag of chips. That's who you are. Love you guys. I'll see you guys for Sabisa today. Remember, we are doing 400,000 naira woto Easter. 5,000 for Easter. And then on Sunday, I'm going to do 10, or maybe I'll do it on the same Saturday. I will choose from the comment section. First of all, do this one, and then we now go on to the other one. I'll see you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Bye bye. Bye bye.